Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mike Neese with 153 Baits. I'm going to talk about the Texas rig with the donkey tails. I'm going to talk about tips and techniques and the rod and reel I like to use. So, first off, I'm going to talk about colors. I use mostly just black and then a green pumpkin, red flake. Those two are only colors you really need. Just one light, one dark color. They'll cover your clear water and your stand water. Another color you can use is like a pumpkin seed, like that. Then I'll show you how I like to rig it. I have it on a EWG wide gap. It's on a Gamakatsu hook right now, and you can use it weightless or with the weight, with the bobber stop, or however you want to do it. Most time I'm just using either lead or tungsten weight, but I'll show you how I rig it. So you got your, I use a 3 or 4/0 hook. That's pretty much all you need is 3 or 4/0. You don't need anything bigger than that. Most of the color I just use is mainly black, but I only fish pretty much the river or something like that. It stains, so you really don't. Black kind of stands in and looks natural to them. But how I rig it is you put your needle point right at the tip and just work it around the little groove right here and have it come out like right here, and you feed it up to where the eye is, and you just feed it through. I like it to cover the eye, and it covers the knot. That way it keeps the knot protected. And there's this little slit on the bait on the back of the worm. I like to feed the hook through. It hides the hook point. It looks something like that. And you can use a weighted hook. I use mostly tungsten, but right now I'm using a lead hook, lead weight. And most time I use it free falling. That way, most time I don't like it to use it with just a bobber stop. It just, I don't like how it looks mostly. I like how the weight's just swinging. It feels better when you cast it too. But most time when I'm throwing, I'll just let it sink all the way down, and I'll just have the weight hanging like that, and it'll just, the worm will be sitting like that in the water. You just hop it, let it sink, hop it, and that's basically it. And then we'll talk about the rod and reel I like to use. Right now I got this on a favorite Phantom rod, and 7-foot medium heavy. I'll give you a look at that. And then the reel I just got, it's a Shimano SLX DC. It's 7/2-1. I don't like to use slow reels because I like a medium style reel where it's 7-something-to-1. So I'd rather reel slower and then speed it up instead of reeling slow and still burning the bait back. But that's mostly all that I use. Can't think anything else. Mostly I'd use just hooks and stuff. You can use any kind of hook. I'm just picky, you know. And then you can choose any color worm. And the rod style, as long as you have something like a moderate or fast action rod, I feel like it's good. I usually don't typically go anything over a 7-foot medium heavy, but it's preference for anybody. But here's a couple of the packs of worms. Give you a good look at that. Yeah, I mostly fish rivers and lakes. So you got your smallmouth bass and your largemouth bass. The tips and techniques, you can work for both. But basically, how I like to fish the Texas rig and the baits and the worms, the donkey tails. That's the rod I like to use. But yeah, you can use, if you're interested in the baits, anything on the 153 website, you can use my code, the 153MN10 for 10% off. Anything on the website. But yeah, thanks.